Hey everybody, welcome to Flash and Friends. Dave the Flashman Morgan at your service here, and with me as always, the beautiful, talented Roxanne Wilder. How are you, Roxy?
I'm doing great. I wanted to match you today with the Princess Leia look.
I like
my
it.
little earbuds.
I like it.
Speaking of attire and accessories, I like your shirt.
That's
What's
my
that all
Fireball
about?
shirt. I'll tell you about that. I got a
Okay.
story behind the Fireball shirt today.
Do tell.
And it's not what you think, but I'll tell you about that coming up. But I got to tell you a funny story that happened to me. Hey, by the way, we're here at the Beasley Broadcast facilities here in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. Thanks to these guys and you for letting us use your studio, Roxanne Wilder. And who else we got to thank? Extra Medium Productions and the thousands of people employed to put this show together every week. So, hey, we got another great one for you. But I got to tell you this funny story that happened to me on the way in. I stopped by the credit union to deposit a check. All right.
It's kind of old-fashioned.
It is. I like to be old-fashioned.
You like the
I love
interaction with the
Suncoast
tellers?
Yeah. So
the face-to-face?
You know how it is. They got the little windy gimmick, and you walk up in there, and then I was the next one in line.
Here's my money. Put it somewhere safe.
Put it in here. And I went up, and I could see this guy. There was only two tellers, and the one lady was taking care of this guy, and he had like one of those masks you see at the hospital, like when you're in surgery or whatnot. One of those. He had big waders on. He was kind of dressed sort of sloppily. Is that a
Yes,
curse
that's a word.
cracker?
Sloppily.
Sort of sloppily.
I like it.
And
I think it works.
I was kind of looking at the girl behind the counter. Young girl, pretty girl, and she was, I don't know, she was making this funny face. So the guy finished his transaction and he walked off, and as I walked up, she said, "Next, come on up." I got a whiff of this odoriferous smell that wasn't very nice.
Well, that's why he must have had the mask on. He was trying not to smell himself.
He must have worked down at the docks at the fish market or something. I don't know. It was out in the Brandon area. I don't know of any around there. But man, oh man. So the funny thing is, she said, "Could you step to the side for just a second?" I said, "Yeah, sure." She pulled out her little Febreze, spritzed the air.
Now, do you think she did that for your benefit as much as hers to let you know, hey, it's not me?
So because
You ever do that? Like something smells and you want to identify that it's not you.
wasn't
Like,
me.
"Oh, I do smell that."
And I
Yes.
kind of went on like, yeah, I certainly got a whiff of that. And she says, "I don't know where he worked, but my gosh," she said, "I almost had to walk off." It was bad.
No, you know what that reminds me of is the Jerry Seinfeld episode when they have did you remember the one where they have the valet park the car and he like wrecks the car, he smells so bad, and Jerry
Can't get
takes
the
his
smell
car
out.
and can't get the smell
Oh,
out.
yeah. I do remember that one. I think I saw that one time. But it sort of reminded me of the Febreze commercial where you're nose deaf, or is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Where you
where
you think it smells like potpourri, but what your guests are smelling, and it looks like your chair looks like a big hamburger with onions and stuff on it. That's pretty funny.
Speaking of onions, okay, when I go down yesterday, Flash is so nice. I gotta buy pizza next time. I have to buy pizza because these guys, I'm so well taken care of.
West Shore
between
Pizza. What's
Pat
up?
and Bill, and no, I'm looking at you. I'm sorry, Pat and Flash.
I haven't bought you pizza yet.
How you doing?
And Bill, you take
That I
care of
know
me.
of.
That's why I'm saying your name. But I always get my pizza in the afternoon. And yesterday I went in and I said, "Well, look at this guy. He's got onions all over this pizza because you never get onions on your pizza, but you had."
Oh, they're in there. They're in there.
They're all over the pizza yesterday.
Yeah, they were.
And I said to myself, I said, you know what? Because I try not to eat onions. I try not to. They're just so good. They're so good.
Oh, they are good. They're good
but
for
I
you
said-
too, I think.
I said, Flash always smells good. So keep eating those onions. Do whatever you're doing. You always smell good. You always smell good. And your studio always smells good.
That's what it is. Well, I'll tell you what happened with the onions. The lady, I always get, probably once or twice a week. Man, the West Shore Pizza that they do get that works without the green onions. And I ordered it without the green onions. And she asked me, she said, "Well, would you like extra of something else, or you want us to throw some ham on there? You want us to do something else?" I said, "If you want, throw just a little bit of extra onion on there for me." Man, I think they shaved a whole onion on that
They
thing.
did. I thought the
I
onion
went,
looked like Parmesan
whoa.
cheese. That's how much onion it was.
Yeah, it was a lot.
That's
It
a lot.
was-
That's a lot
But
of
it was
onion.
delicious.
But it was good, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I ate.
I powered through that and dealt with the onion breath later. I
wasn't
didn't have
that
to deal
bad.
with it.
Well,
Those close to me did.
Or maybe we were just, what was it, nose deaf or whatever.
You can't smell my breath through the
A lot
microphone.
of highs.
Thank
How
goodness
are
it's
you?
coffee breath now.
doing, Henrietta?
You look fabulous.
But it was good. But I thought that was my funny story to share with you from the credit union this morning. I thought that was just funny. She said, "Could you step aside for just a second?" And sure enough, she broke out a big bottle of Febreze, just did a little spritz.
Well, I know someone who smells very
thanks.
good. She's going to be in here in just a moment.
Yeah?
Debra Schrils.
Hey, get on that, Deborah. You guys got a special announcement
We do.
coming
We have
up.
a big announcement.
Uh-huh.
And so we are going to tell about something new that's in the works. That's
Something
very exciting.
new in the works. Hey, we got some crazy stories. The first story that I wanted to share with you guys that I thought was pretty funny, we posted that up in Oakland, California. You ever see those? My mom actually had one. You ever see those baby dolls that are so lifelike? They look real. I mean, that must be human hair, everything. They look so real. And I think some of them even, they have like a little battery thing where the chest will rise, like they're breathing.
You get them if you want to practice on an actual baby. Is that why people get them? I don't know.
I guess, but in Oakland, California, and I'm kind of wondering if somebody did this on purpose and if they should be get into some sort of trouble for this. But some folks smashed a window because they left one of these lifelike babies in a car seat out in the parking lot or what have not, and so some people smashed the window to
I would smash
rescue
a window
this.
if I saw the baby. And I'm looking at the photo right now, and I know Bill will pop it up for us.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
Magic.
so with the magic, but
The magic. Here it is right here. Look at that.
I can't believe I would definitely bust through a window
Yeah.
of someone's car if I saw that baby in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, and on another related note, I think they're passing a law, or it's the bill has been it's gone through to make it legal for pets. If you come across a pet that is in a car and have no ventilation, and it's out in the I mean, geez Louise, I mean it gets to be 150 degrees, and especially if you have a dark automobile in this Florida sunshine. It makes it legal for you to smash the windows and rescue a pet without any repercussions. It seems that I saw that
important.
story. Yeah, it's very important. I couldn't even imagine my little redneck Chihuahua jammed up in a 150-degree car. I took him for a walk the other day, and the first time it was so humid out, I had never seen him pant. It was the cutest little thing with his little redneck teeth.
You've never seen your dog pant before?
He's never panted since I've had him, but he was panting full
Do you
bore.
keep your house at like 60?
No, I mean he's a as a Chihuahua, he's always cold. It can be 80, 90 degrees, and he still shivers a little bit, and sometimes it's nervous, but he stays kind of cold. I mean, I'll wake up. As a matter of fact, I wish I could have snapped a picture. If I could have reached my phone yesterday, I woke up, and he had tucked himself. I'd fallen asleep on the couch. He had tucked himself in between my side, and just his head was right here.
Oh, how cute.
And his little nose was popped up, and his little ears were like this. It was the cutest thing. I couldn't grab my phone
Such
without
a
waking
manly
him up.
dog you have.
That's my boy right there. He matches my big dually truck. He looks good right on the dashboard. That's my dog right there.
Is there and his head bobble back and forth while you drive down the road?
You'd think it would, but he's usually jammed down here the same place. He likes to snuggle with me. I don't know what it is, manly, isn't it?
Yes, it's
I
so manly.
apologize. That's my dog, though. Bubba
It's
T.
endearing. Okay, well, we have to get ready for Debra.
Yeah, we do. So we'll do that right now. We've got to clean the studio up a little bit, and we'll be back in just a minute here at Flash and Friends from the Beasley Broadcast Facility. Don't move.
This segment is powered by TampaBayNightlife.tv, Tampa Bay's video entertainment guide and home of Tampa Bay's top 20 things to do with a new show every Friday.
Hey, it's the Flash Man. Join us this Saturday night as we broadcast the Saturday Night Dance Party live at Club Dubai. Join me and Matt DeBrad as we mix all of your favorite dance music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The first 105 people get hooked up with a free Q-Teeny. Ladies, you're in free till 10 p.m. with $3 Q-Teenies all night. The Saturday Night Dance Party live at Club Dubai. Doors open at 9 p.m. Club Dubai, 3849 Northdale Boulevard in Carrollwood. For VIP and table reservations, call 813-502-3237. Flash and Friends is powered by Xtra Medium Productions, your high-definition, full-service production studio. Call 727-584-4500, extramedium.com. Hey, and welcome back to the show. Bill, can you play some Reunited in there for me and Deborah? We're reuniting over here. It's been what? Been weeks, it seems like, since you were hanging around.
Well,
Right.
this is Flash and Friends.
Mm-hmm.
So we're the friends right now.
that's
But also,
great.
but Deborah's she's my life partner.
No, she's not.
She's my
No,
partner.
she's not. They're
She's my partner.
partners.
She's not my life
Partner.
partner. I'm sorry. She's my it's close to life,
It
living well
seems-
partner.
It seems
Living
like
well.
it. We see each other
Yeah,
so
we
much.
spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
So-
they spend a lot of their life together. That's all that
Yes,
means.
working together.
redoing
And we're
anything
going to have a
crazy.
new show called Living Well on Money Talk 1010.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
telling you right now,
very excited because these are all the things that we love. food, cocktails, looking good, feeling good.
We're going to have a wine segment in there, wine
Yes,
tasting segment
why
in
not?
there.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Craft cocktails,
Don't forget to invite me in for your show.
anti-aging, all the things that, women strive to.
Right.
Yes. But,
Really,
but
Never
men,
mind.
too. You can come in.
Okay,
You can come in.
fine.
It's
I
not
thought you were just
just
pushing me out the door already.
Flash, it's not just anti-aging, it's actually aging backward.
Yes. I
That's what
gotcha.
we're good at doing.
All right. Well,
At least
perfect.
that's what we're trying to
I
do.
tell Deborah she's like Benjamin Buttons.
It's Benjamin Buttons. You know I don't read.
That was a movie,
It's
I
a
think.
movie, Brad Pitt movie.
Gotcha.
He
Oh.
ages backwards.
I apologize. Oh, that's right. I saw that.
But it's
I saw
actually
that.
problematic, so you can't age too far backwards.
So when is this show starting?
We're the launch date is to be determined, but very soon.
Oh, good. I'm going to tell you right
It'll be
now,
on Tuesdays.
Money Talk 1010 is blowing up. It is blowing up. If you haven't, as part of our Beasley group here at, Beasley, and they're getting amazing shows on there. Of course, you got the show now with Dr. Gina. You got, it might as well be the Roxanne 1010 show, I'm thinking, for trying any
What I
sake.
do like about it is there's a lot of variety because we talk
There
law,
certainly
we talk,
is.
very intellectual subject matter. Speaking of law, Deborah is you're not a former attorney, she is an attorney.
I am an attorney. I don't practice anymore, but I do pay the Florida bar every year.
So
my
you
dues.
still could if you wanted to.
I could, although I'm several hours behind on my continuing legal education, so I'd have to take a few seminars.
Well, I'm sure you could do it, though.
Which
if you
I
wanted
could,
to.
hopefully I would never need to, but I just never want to ever have to take the bar exam again, so that's why I pay my dues every year.
I got you.
So that's
I
what
got you.
people sometimes say to me because I used to be an accountant, and so we'll say, well, that's something nice. If you ever wanted to do that again, you could. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I
probably
really never
not.
could.
But I'll keep the card
couldn't.
handy just in case I ever want to. Perfect. Well, good stuff. I mean, it's like me. I'm a club jock. I can go back and club jock anytime I want to. That's all I got.
And
I
you
went-
enjoy it.
I went to school for it.
Absolutely.
No, I really
Well,
did.
that would be something you might enjoy, though, right?
It is, and I do. I get out and do my thing.
Whereas I don't think it's something
No,
that
that's
we
the
would
whole
enjoy.
problem. We can't go back to that because we've seen a new side of life.
Right.
Exactly. But even when I do, I would go back, but Roxanne would never come out and see me. So I
Oh,
just
stop it! We have to
I
go
won't
out.
do
We have to go out and support Flash. We're going to at some point.
at
Club-
some
at
point.
some
Hey,
point.
that's to be determined as well. Just throwing it
you
out
never-
there for you.
Hey, the older you get, let me ask both of you this. I used to be a real planner about things that I was going to do.
No.
And
Yeah,
now,
glad that she's not now.
Now, no, I
I'm
mean,
kidding, Rox. Go ahead.
things especially when it comes to free time and the weekends.
Right?
I don't like to make almost nearly any commitments because then it feels like something you have to do. And I think that's a product of two things. Number one, getting older and not having as much time available. And number two, because we do work in a cool industry where what we do is fun in general.
It is.
So then everything kind of feels like a chore unless it's something really fun. You know,
Right.
you say, well, I don't want to make any plans because I don't feel like I have to do that. Does that sound bad? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry.
I mean, who would want to come and hang out at a dance party with Flash on a Saturday night for, have a few
My
cocktails
point
and
is,
hang
it's
out
not
with your
just
friends?
you. It's not just you,
Right,
Flash. It's
I know,
anybody.
Rox, I know. I've accepted it. I have accepted it. Bill, stop
Back me
laughing
up,
at me.
Dad.
I've accepted it.
I know. I totally understand what you're saying because there's a lot of times when someone will invite me to something and I'll say, "Oh, it sounds
great.
sounds great." I'll put it on my calendar.
By the
I'm
way,
very
Deb, you
excited
did a
about
great dance last Saturday at Dubai. It was awesome watching you. It was great.
it. Thank you.
I'm kidding.
But,
Oh, man.
when the day comes for the event
Uh-huh.
and then the hour comes for the event, I'm like, I really just would rather stay home. Sometimes.
I do the same
Sometimes.
thing. I won't lie to you. I do
Oh,
the
my
same
pajamas
thing.
feel good right now.
Yeah. I get
It
invited
happens.
to a lot of stuff, and I say, yeah, I'm all in there, Big Willie style. And then maybe not. I think I'll just stay home and kick back on the couch.
Although
watch television.
sometimes it's kind of like exercise.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go, but once you get there, you have a great time. So sometimes I feel like I need to force myself to go to some things because once I get there, I love it.
I got you. And that's
And
the
you-
same. And I too feel the same way. I want to sit on, but once I get there and get into the mood, have a little shot of Patron or
See-
Fireball, I'm good to go.
I used to go out a lot more when I was single
Right.
because you never knew what was going to happen. Every night you would go out when you're single, it was a possibility.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Something happening, meeting somebody.
Right? He is off
Endless
the market.
possibilities, Bill.
Endless possibilities.
Yeah, Bill. Endless. You ought to go out more often, Bill.
Especially when Fireball is involved.
When
Right.
Fireball's involved, Pitbull, we love you, baby. Hey, by the way, I was gonna save this for the end of the show, but did you see where Pitbull has been named like the ambassador for Florida tourism? And they voted on it right here in Tampa a couple days ago. I put the story up at Flash and Friends on our Facebook page. But yeah, he is replacing, who is that replacing? Some daredevil motocross guy, Ricky, I can't even say his last name. But he is now our ambassador. They say that, we talk about this all the time. He is appealing to the millennials.
Oh, sure.
So, yeah, maybe Fireball will be a sponsor. I don't know. But that's why I'm wearing the Fireball shirt today for in honor of Pitbull getting that.
Forget
That's kind of
orange
cool,
juice.
huh?
Wow.
Bring on the Fireball.
Yeah, bring on the Fireball. We'll have a Fireball tasting.
We'll send you our photo, Bill, because we've got a Fireball shot of the
Oh,
two
we
of
do.
us.
We actually have a video of us drinking a Fireball shot. Which
Can you superimpose me in that
I
shot?
think I can do that.
I'd love to have that. That's
a long
cool.
way since Anita, what's her name, in the orange juice.
Yeah, right?
good
Fireball.
point. Very good point. Although when I think about Pitbull, I don't necessarily think about the Tampa Bay area. I think about Miami, which to me, Miami
totally.
is completely different part of Florida.
Yeah.
I love it, but it's completely different.
Yeah. Musically speaking, in the club industry. Oh, bless you. Goodness
Bless you.
gracious. And in the music side of it, that Miami influence, that freestyle sound, has a lot of influence on our dance music in the clubs and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Sign of the times. I think it's cool that Pitbull's our new ambassador for tourism.
I like it.
Can't imagine who he's going to be bringing to town. A whole lot Miley Cyrus, but hey, whatever. If so, put some clothes on, girl. That's all
Please.
I'm saying to you.
Oh, Deborah was telling me, you were telling me the other day about all the scuttlebutt on Sunday night between Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift.
And
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj. Yeah.
Nicki, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy. That was actually kind of fun to
Did you
watch,
see
I
it?
have to say.
I saw the clip of it last night because I'd heard it, and I went, "What?" And I guess Nikki was up accepting an award or something, and say, "Hey, back to this beep," and I was like, "What?"
That's
No!
exactly right. And
like,
I got
wow.
to tell you, I have to hand it to Miley. She actually handled it pretty well.
Yeah. I was surprised. I was surprised because she,
For her, yes.
she could
What
have.
you would expect.
She could have gone off on a bad tip right there.
Yeah, she took
She
the
had
high
to-
road and said, and congratulations, Nikki, and just kind of went on.
Yeah, I think that was probably the best on her part, considering her wardrobe.
Her wardrobe was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that was the whole idea was to shock people and controversy and have people talk about it because apparently it hasn't been talked about
Right.
in a while. And
I'm
so-
sorry to say, but I could just not imagine being Billy Ray.
I know.
No,
he was high
Billy
as a
Ray's.
kite.
Billy
Don't
Ray saying,
tell
"Look at
my
the monster
heart,
I created."
My achy, breaky heart. Look what my daughter's wearing on TV.
Yeah, they interviewed him. They interviewed him at some point, and he was high as a kite.
He's just
I
beat
don't
Was he?
think-
down.
I don't think
Well,
he
maybe
knew.
he's passing it down. I don't know.
If
I-
Miley's your daughter, you're beat down.
Yeah, you are beat down. You probably need to hit a little something,
Oh, he
some
was,
Fireball.
yeah. He admitted it.
Wow.
There
Well, who knows?
doesn't make him a bad person.
Yeah, I never said it did. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so you guys, 1010.
Check us out, 1010 Living Well.
Living Well is the name of the show. All right, be looking for that on the website. Money Talk 1010, right here in the Beasley broadcast. When are you coming back to see us, Deborah? Why are you such a stranger?
Well,
I don't want to have to
on a
play
regular
reunited.
basis.
Obviously, I'll be
Would you
coming
mind?
back TBD when we start the show.
right,
so I'd love
TBD.
to see you.
All right. Good stuff. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. And again, doors open anytime for you. You're welcome to come and hang out with us.
Thank you. I'd
You're
love
like
to.
you're like family, man.
Aw.
I'm just saying.
My
All right.
Living Well partner.
Yeah. Living well.
and living partner, lifetime partner, whatever you called me.
I got nothing. But listen, we'll be back to wrap this thing up in just a minute. Don't go away.
This segment is powered by TampaBayNightlife.tv, Tampa Bay's video entertainment guide and home of Tampa Bay's top 20 things to do with a new show every Friday.
Hey, it's the Flash Man. Join us this Saturday night as we broadcast the Saturday Night Dance Party live at Club Dubai. Join me and Matt the Brat as we mix all of your favorite dance music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The first 105 people get hooked up with a free Q-Teeny. Ladies, you're in free till 10 p.m. with $3 Q-Teenies all night. The Saturday Night Dance Party live at Club Dubai. Doors open at 9 p.m. Club Dubai, 3849 Northdale Boulevard in Carrollwood. For VIP and table reservations, call 813-502-3237. Flash and Friends is powered by Xtra Medium Productions, your high-definition, full-service production studio. Call 727-584-4500, extramedium.com. And welcome back to the show, everybody. It's Flash and Friends here at the Beasley Broadcast Room. Man, I just love Debra Schrils.
She's a sweetheart.
She is the best. I hope she comes back and hangs out with
She'll
us
be
again
back.
soon.
Yes.
Did she promise?
She promised.
After she left, did she give you a pinky
I walked
swear?
her out. Yes, she did.
Okay.
Yeah, she was very nice.
Very cool
Sweetheart.
stuff.
Hey,
Well, we've got some crazy stories that are. I'm telling you right now, a sign of the times. The world is getting a little whacked out sometimes. You see these stories and you go, "What could happen next?" And then Roxanne comes up with a story that just blows your mind right out of the water.
You want me to say this one?
Okay, if you want to. You don't have to, but you can.
You want me to say it, Bill?
I don't know which one we're talking about.
Oh, you
the
know.
one we just talked about during the break.
Mm-hmm. You know the one.
That one? Oh, no. Oh. No.
No, we don't want to talk
don't even
about
want to hear it.
All right,
okay.
well.
Yeah, it's too much.
We'll post that one.
We'll
post
save that for
story.
the Fetish Con episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fetish guy.
So let's talk about a little tamer story. Number of people having quickie weddings
Yeah.
in Vegas
Yeah.
gone up or gone down in the last decade?
I say
Guys?
probably in this day and age, it seems like it would go up. I would
Okay.
think.
I would think so.
You
Okay,
think
you
so?
guys both think it would go up?
Yeah.
Good guess, because maybe people are just like impulsive. Let's do it.
Uh huh.
Boom, boom.
It was
okay.
it's just an instant
Impulsivity,
gratification sort
right.
of a world.
Okay, wrong. I see your I see your point.
Am I
But it's
wrong?
actually gone down by 37% over the last decade.
No kidding. I wonder why that is.
Why do you think that is? I'm
I'm-
guessing maybe just a sign of tougher economic times. You don't have that spirit of, all right, let's just go crazy and go make a commitment to someone and take that chance because you're bogged down with bills. I don't know.
I think
Maybe
most
it
people
is.
make the commitment nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, there's so
general.
much. Yeah, there's so much crazy stuff going on. Maybe people are starting to get a little more sense about them. And I wonder what the national age is. If that has gone up or down. When
It
people,
has.
people
When they get married, I believe it has.
They gone up or down?
It's gone up.
Okay,
So you get married a little later in life?
Yeah, I was very young when I got married the first time, and it lasted for 15, 16 years, and then things sort of it's an amazing thing because as you grow, your personality, if you will, and things change, and we just sort of grew apart. In my there was a lot of things, but I mean in my particular instance, we sort of grew apart. We were great in our younger years, the party years, so to speak, and then we just sort of went our separate ways and did different things.
We've said this before. There's a reason that men and women are not allowed to rent cars until they're a certain age.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Why is that? Why is that the age, what is it, 26? Most places you can't rent a car until
You know
I
what?
believe so,
You're
yeah.
26 years
absolutely
old.
you're right. I
Because
ran into
the
that
auto
the other day.
industry knows that brains aren't fully developed until then.
I got you.
You tend to drive it like you stole it.
Yeah. And insurance comes
Speaking
down
of-
at 26 too, I think.
Right. Speaking of driving it like you stole it, a new survey found 84% of women are turned off by aggressive drivers.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, male aggressive drivers. In other words, if they're in the car with their boyfriend, their husband, and he's an aggressive driver, they're annoyed by it or turned
Sure
off
like
by
to
it.
introduce.
What about men?
I'd like to introduce you guys to Road Rage Rocks
Well-
over here. How
well-
you doing, Road Rage Rocks? Let me tell you.
52% of men say they get turned on by road raging females.
All right.
Hey, now I see the connection.
Come on, girl, cut me off. You looking sexy.
I don't think they're turned on when the female is being aggressive to them on the road. I think when they're a passenger.
Oh, when they're a passenger. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Go, girl. What's up?
I think that's a learned behavior. I think I learned that from my dad, just to be an aggressive driver.
Was dad sort of an aggressive driver? Mm-hmm. Oh, I got you.
Go to the front of the line.
If you're not first, you're last. I don't know what to do with my hands.
This is so bad. You know when you're in like the right lane and everybody's waiting patiently
Yeah.
to go straight in the middle lane, and you're
Right.
like, what are they all waiting for? And you're just cruising along in the right lane.
Yeah. And you
Cut over the last minute.
You're one of those.
I'm not saying I do or don't do that, but
But she does.
You get
and
there
that's
faster.
And
You
you're
know
Call that the
and you're-
bonus lane.
Right. And she's the reason why I drive a dually now, and I'm going to put a big push bumper
you
on
can
the
run me
front.
off the road. Uh-huh. No, I'm not that bad. I'm not that
Be
bad.
road rage
I've toned it
flash,
down.
but it'll be put you in a wall flash. I'm just saying. Anyway. Hey, another crazy trend that we're seeing here. This was a funny story that we posted on myq105.com. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know Colorado passed the law about being able to smoke marijuana. Mm-hmm. Is that true? And is it happening?
yes.
Is it happening in California now as well?
I thought it was, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I thought it was 2 places.
I think
Colorado,
you
2
still need a
states.
medical license in California, but Colorado,
Right.
I think, is flat open, and I think Washington is the other
Washington,
one.
right.
Washington State.
Those 2, wide open.
Well, it seems like one of the new trends now is to, how at weddings they set up over in the corner. You have your little bar area, your little open bar, have a bartender and whatnot, and you go over and get your cocktails. And in some places it's free, and sometimes you tip the bartender, or sometimes everything is included, or sometimes it's a cash bar. Well, now they're setting up these marijuana bars, and it's a growing trend at weddings. Could you imagine going down with your wedding planner and saying, All right, so you want to have an open bar here, and how about a marijuana bar? Would you like one of those as well, Roxanne?
And then how do you test it out? You don't get much of your wedding planning done after you do that, I guess.
Yeah, right.
You taste the cake tasting, the food tasting.
Let's have a little marijuana sample, and then we'll go and I think we should test the pizza after that.
That's one way to make sure the whole cake will be gone by the end of the wedding.
Yeah, right. You're not taking any of that home with
Well,
you.
that's problematic because key in planning a wedding, and I've done it before, is you have to be a good decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like, this or this, blue or white, this pink or green? To put it together, pick out your
And
flowers,
you're good
pick
at
out
that.
everything.
You
And
are-
I'm good.
you-
Boom, boom,
you-
boom, boom,
you
boom,
are.
boom, boom, boom. I would imagine that smoking marijuana. Now we're getting into like you're smoking the marijuana before you actually plan the wedding, but that would impede you from that quick decision making.
Yeah, well, I'm talking
and haw.
about, and they call
Worried
them,
more about what you're going to eat.
the bartender is called
at that moment in time.
It's
yes.
called a bud tender.
Oh, that's funny.
What is this world coming to? My goodness! But anyway, that I thought that was a pretty funny story. I wonder if that's going to get passed here. What do you think? You think eventually that's going to get?
I'm all for it.
I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll happen as quickly as some other states.
Yeah, I know back when that bill was they were trying to get that passed.
Mm-hmm.
That Morgan and Morgan, the law firm, those guys were huge advocates of it, and they were really put. I mean, some of their commercials that you hear so many of on all the radio and television stations here in this market were running, the commercials that they were for it.
Oh, I bet.
So
yes.
I guess one of their family members was in a traumatic car accident and is disabled, and they found that I guess that
it helps.
that it helps him with the aftermath of that. So. It's hard to say what's going to happen there.
We don't
It's
know.
crazy.
We don't know. Well, we're talking a little bit about food. A few secrets chefs revealed. They saw it. A new survey shows that chefs said that they've seen 75% have seen roaches in their kitchen.
What?
A quarter have cooked something that fell on the floor. 15% say their vegetarian dishes contain at least a little meat.
Really?
Yes. You guys, are you turned off by that? Does it really bother you? Does it mildly bother you?
Well, yeah, it mildly bothers me. Probably.
I would say mildly too, but if it's really good.
5-second rule.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it if they drop it on the floor.
yeah.
5 second
I don't know
rule
why.
works.
Just get it really hot in the pan.
Yeah,
We
just
should
get
be-
right. Heat it up.
Cook all the germs
Maybe
off.
rinse it
You
off.
should be- Yeah, rinse it off.
Rinse it.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're good. Yeah, we got it. It was 4.5 seconds. We're good.
One time, I'm not going to tell you who it was, but there all the television stations here in the area have people who do different segments to come and bust and expose
Right.
a kitchen.
Oh, right.
And
Dirty
so
dining. Ooh.
it just so happened. Who here has dealt with palmetto bugs?
Yeah,
palmetto bugs.
Welcome
Okay.
to Florida.
Everybody has dealt with palmetto bugs. So for about a couple weeks there, we had to call and ramp up the service because some of the palmetto bugs are sneaking through the cracks at my
Because of the
house.
rain. I
Yes.
mean, it's so much rain.
Sure.
They're looking for dry area.
That's what it is. That's what I was told by my
It's
by
the
my
truth.
pest company.
Yeah.
In any case, I was having a little dinner party, an elegant dinner party.
Yeah.
And I was inviting a husband and wife couple, one of whom is one of those reporters here in the local Bay Area
wow.
that likes
Oh,
to
boy.
bust.
Clean the house time.
Restaurants.
Did they do a little dirty dining segment at Roxanne Wilder's house?
It's like, oh no, they're coming to bust me. They're coming to bust me. They heard. They heard.
Hey, Bill Rox is like, I'm good.
I didn't know she salsa danced.
Would you like some pate? Hold on. Some little
roach
pate?
tartare?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
All right. Well, remind me not to go eat over
Yeah,
at Roxanne's
note to
house
self.
during the rainy season there.
Right. No, we have that problem taken care of. We're under control. We're back in business.
Oh, my goodness. Listen, where's the time gone? I can't believe we've gone through another show already. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you share the page with your friends. Let them know that we're doing some stuff. One other quick thing that we wanted to talk about is the Concussion movie coming out with Will Smith. Well, that's December, correct?
It's in December, yes.
And is it true that you may have a chance to talk to Will Smith?
Should be able to interview Will Smith for that movie. I'm really looking forward to that movie, and it's a movie the NFL isn't very happy with because they really show how this particular doctor who discovered this connection between concussions and the brain injury connection, they really tried to hush him up.
Right, and we'll
Shut
go
him
into
down.
that a little bit more into the next episode, but I just wanted to let you know that could be coming up here real soon on Flash and Friends. But thank you guys so much again for watching. Thanks to the Beasley Broadcast Group, Extra Medium Productions, Tampa Bay
Nightlife.tv,
Nightlife.tv.
Flash.
Yeah, that one. watch that because we're like buried in the back of that somewhere.
Makes Bill happy.
And makes Bill happy, and the thousands that work over at Xtra Media Productions that he has to
whip into
shape. So we'll see you guys next week. Have a great week. Goodbye, everybody, and we'll see you in cyberspace.
Hi, Mom.